Hey Gators, it's been my privilege to be media specialist at Guyton Elementary for over 20 years. And during that time, a lot of boys and girls have come through and they have listened to my absolute favorite story time. I'm guessing you guys will recognize the story as well. So sit back and relax as today I share one of our favorites, Purple Pickle Juice. And I'm going to dedicate this reading to Sweet Jake and Sarah Bear. Hope you enjoy it. And you know some of the parts. I'm going to expect you to read along with me. Purple Pickle Juice, written by Erica Farber and J.R. Sansevier. Published by Random House in New York in 1996. This is Thistle Howl. This is Old Howl Hall. Thistle Howl lived in Old Howl Hall. She had a brother named Axel. She had a mother named Wanda. And she had a father named Jack. As you can tell, Thistle Howl was the smallest howl of all. Every morning, Thistle Howl ate a big breakfast and drank a big glass of purple pickle juice. She drank a big glass of purple pickle juice because she thought that purple pickle juice would make her grow. When she finished her purple pickle juice, Thistle Howl marched upstairs to her bedroom and she closed her door. Then she held her hands high above her head, stood on her tippy toes, and said, help me out, you guys. Hands above, feet below. Grow, I say. Grow, grow, grow. But no matter how many glasses of purple pickle juice she drank, Thistle Howl did not grow. She did not grow at all. One day, Thistle started getting mad and she began to shout, hands above, feet below. Grow, I say. Grow, grow, grow. Suddenly there was a big bang and a cloud of smoke filled the room. Thistle Howl called a deep voice. It was Thistle's Auntie Belle. Hello, Auntie Belle, said Thistle. What are you doing? Asked Auntie Belle. I'm making a spell, said Thistle. I want to grow. You say you want some snow, said Auntie Belle. That's easy. Before Thistle could say a word, Auntie Belle snapped her fingers, rubbed her nose, and took off her shoes. Auntie Belle took off her shoes because her feet always swelled when she did her magic spells. Suddenly, it began to snow. There was snow everywhere. I don't want snow, said Thistle. I want to grow. Row, you say, said Auntie Belle. That's easy. Before Thistle could stop her, Auntie Belle blinked her eyes 3 times and said, bubble, bubble, blueberry jam. Row, row, row as fast as you can. As you may be able to tell, Auntie Belle did not hear very well. In a twinkle, Thistle and Auntie Belle were in a boat. Row, 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 said Auntie Belle. No, 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 said Thistle. I don't want to row. I want to grow. Grow, said Auntie Belle. All you want to do is grow? Well, why didn't you say so? I did say so, said Thistle. I said I wanted to grow. Then grow you shall, said Auntie Belle. Auntie Belle and Thistle flew through the woods to Auntie Belle's little house. Now we are going to make a magic potion, said Auntie Belle. It will make you grow. Auntie Belle lit a fire under her big black pot. Then she opened her book of magic spells. This is what we need, said Auntie Belle. 1 bat tooth, 2 frog toes, 3 leaves of poison ivy, and 4 cat hairs. Auntie Belle put everything into her big black pot. She mixed the potion with a big spoon, and she said this big spell 3 times. Leaves of ivy, tooth of bat, toes of frog, and hairs of cat. Abracadabra, strawberry pie, make thistle grow as high as the sky. Then Auntie Belle gave Thistle a cup of the magic potion. Drink this, she said to Thistle. It will make you grow. So Thistle drank a cup of the magic potion and started to grow and grow and grow. Auntie Belle, now I am too big, said Thistle in a big voice. Please make me small. Small, said Auntie Belle. Well, that's another spell. Auntie Belle opened her book of magic spells. She threw some magic powder up into the air. Then she said this small spell. Smaller than the smallest bug, with powder from my magic jug, you shall be small. Yes, small you'll be. And all before you count 2, 3. 1, said Thistle. 2, said Thistle. Suddenly Thistle started to shrink, and she kept right on shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking until she was as small as an ant. Now I am too small, said Thistle to Auntie Belle. Can you do another spell? There are no more spells, said Auntie Belle. The rest is up to you. Now click your heels and clap your hands and confidently say, Thistle is who I am, I am. Thistle is who I am. So Thistle clicked her heels and clapped her hands. Then she said, Thistle is who I am, I am. Thistle is who I am. Suddenly, Thistle began to grow, and she kept right on growing until she was her very own size. I don't want to be big, and I don't want to be small, said Thistle. Auntie Belle just smiled. She'd known that all along, that the perfect size for Thistle was just the size that God made her to be. The next morning, Thistlehow drank a big glass of purple pickle juice for breakfast. She drank a big glass of purple pickle juice just because she liked